Hello, hello. Welcome back to the mat, and welcome to a morning detox twisting practice. If you have not joined us in the online tribe yet, click the link in the description below. Come on in and join us. You'll get every week's brand new class sent directly to your inbox, as well as access to my resource library of yoga sequences and journaling worksheets, and access to our private Facebook community. We're waiting for you. Click that link. Come on in and join us. For today's practice, I am going to recommend having at least one yoga block handy. As always, if there are additional props or you've got two blocks and you want to have both of them handy, please feel free to do so. But I think having one will be super helpful for today. Alrighty, go ahead, grab your block, unroll your mat, and I will meet you right here in a tall seat. Alrighty, so come into your tall seat. Any configuration in the legs that feels good. As long as you can sit up with a nice long spine, we'll take a moment to close down the eyes. Or gently lower the gaze if closing the eyes doesn't feel comfortable today. Inviting the attention to move inward. And if you are indeed practicing in the morning, taking a moment to think about how you would like this day to unfold, what kind of energy you'd like to bring to it, and allowing that to settle as your intention for this practice and for this day. Go ahead and gently open the eyes. And we'll take some twists with breath here. So as you inhale, lift the arms up by the ear, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Left hand will come to the right leg, right hand will come behind you. As you inhale, come back to center, lift the arms, and exhale, twist to the left. Left hand goes back, right hand to the left leg. Inhale, lift, come to center, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center, arms lift. Exhale, twist to the left. One more to either side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back into the center. Lower the arms and make your way into tabletop position, hands and knees. Stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the gaze and the tailbone. And exhale, round the spine, press the earth away. Inhale to arch, lift the heart. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And let's take two more like this. Inhaling to lift the heart. Exhaling, puff up the back. One more like this. And then from here, make your way into a downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up high. Coming into any movement that feels good here. Pedaling at the feet, bending the knees. Shifting the hips. Checking in with the sensations present in the legs. And then finding some stillness in your downward facing dog. Pressing firmly through all 5 finger pads, pressing the earth away as the chest presses back towards the legs. Kneecaps pulling gently up towards the hip point so the legs stay active. And the heels don't have to reach the floor, of course, but they're energetically reaching towards the earth. Now we're going to take a twist in this downward facing dog, so it might be easier to bring the feet in just a little bit, shorten your dog a little bit. Make sure that the spine remains long though, so make sure that as you're walking in, you're not rounding into the spine. So nice long, lengthened spine here. Now go ahead and begin to bend into the knees, so bend deeply into the legs. Lift the left hand off the mat and take the left hand underneath the body over to the right leg. And you can hold on to the right calf, maybe the right ankle, wherever it's working for you. And then from here, begin to straighten the legs as much as feels okay as you twist the torso to look underneath the right arm. Release the left hand, bring it back forward. Bend deeply into the knees. Lift the right hand, bring it underneath the body over to the left leg, taking hold of calf, ankle, wherever feels most comfortable. And then twisting the torso to the left as you straighten the legs as much as feels okay, bringing the gaze underneath the left arm. Releasing the right hand, coming back into your downward facing dog. And then from here, walk the feet up to the top of your mat. Finding hip width distance between the feet. Keep a bend in the knees as you allow the torso and head to hang heavy. So as you come into this forward fold, you should feel more of the sensation moving up into the hamstrings and then into the entire length of the back. So notice the sensations that arise for you. Maybe coming into a gentle sway of the torso, shifting of the feet, or shifting of the weight on the feet rather. From here, inhale to lift up halfway. Reach the crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Now go ahead, inhale to lift halfway. Now if you have a block, take your block and bring it down right in front of the face, and the left hand is going to come down onto that block. The right hand will come onto the sacrum, so the lower back here. As you inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Find a lot of length through the spine. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Use the belly to find the twist. See if you can keep the hips relatively even. So make sure you're not bending deeply into the left knee as you twist here. Keeping both legs pretty straight, maybe a little micro bend in the knees, and then the right arm will extend towards the sky, and maybe the gaze turns up towards the right fingertips. And now go ahead and bend deeply into the left knee. As you find more of the opening, the hips will shift to one side, and the chest will open further towards the sky. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, come back to center, bringing the right hand down. Right hand comes down underneath the face, left hand onto the sacrum. 2 straight-ish legs. Gentle bend in the knees here as you inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist to the left. Use the belly to find the twist, keeping the hips relatively stable and even here. Left arm will extend to the sky. Gaze maybe turns up towards the left fingertips. And then now bend deeply into the right leg As the chest opens further towards the sky, feel how that changes this twist. Take one more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. You can move your block out of the way. Take an inhale here, lifting halfway. As you exhale, bring the hands onto hips, keep a bend in the knees, and then come to stand with the flat back. You can keep the feet at about hip width distance here. We're going to inhale to lift the arms up next to the ears. As you exhale, keep a gentle bend in the knees and twist towards the right, opening the arms towards the front and back of your mat. Inhale, lift to center. And exhale, twist to the left, opening the arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, and twist to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist left. One more either side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up to center, and then lower the arms. Go ahead and bring the big toes to touch. Find your Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale to lift the arms up high. And exhale, hinge at the hips as you fold over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, plant the palms on the earth and step back into a plank pose. Taking an inhale here in your plank. And exhaling to either lower the knees or keep them lifted for chaturanga, whatever you feel ready for. Inhale to open the heart, either cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and step the right foot in between the hands. The left knee is going to come onto the earth for a low lunge. When you feel steady, lifting the torso, lifting the arms, press down into the right foot and into the top of the left foot as well. Find a hugging of the legs towards the midline. So the right hip will come back slightly as the left hip comes forward slightly. So you're finding an evenness in the hips. From here, bring the palms to touch at heart center. Take an inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, twist to the right, and you'll hook the left elbow just outside the right leg. Press the palms into each other as you find this twist towards the right. The gaze will turn to look over the right shoulder. Now from here, tuck the left toes under and slowly begin to lift the left knee. So now you're in a twisted high lunge. Stay with me. Bring the gaze down towards the right foot. Use the left toes to propel you forward. See if you can stay in the twist as the left foot steps up next to the right for a twisted chair. If you need to come out of the twist and then come back into it, that is, of course, 100% okay. And then on an inhale, undo the twist, Utkatasana chair pose. And exhale, stand up tall. Alrighty, we're going to reverse that. So all the same poses, but going the opposite way. So bend into the knees deeply. Lift the arms, Utkatasana chair pose. Bring the palms to touch at heart center. Take an inhale here, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow will hook outside the left leg. Palms press into each other as you twist to the left side, gaze lifting towards the sky. Now bring the gaze down to the left foot. Begin to lift the right heel and then the whole right foot. And extend the right foot way back. See if you can stay in your twist. Finding a twisted high lunge here. And then from here, gently bring the right knee onto the earth, untucking the back toes in a twisted low lunge. And then gently undo your twist, coming back to center, bring the palms onto the earth, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step the left foot back, and you can take a vinyasa here if you'd like it. Making your way to downward facing dog. Go ahead and bring knees onto the earth. Shift the hips to one side as you bring the legs around in front of you. And then from here, we'll come into one last twist. So extend the legs long and make sure you're sitting up on your sitting bones and not kind of rolling back on your tailbone. If you do find that you're rolling back, bring a folded blanket or a towel or a small cushion underneath your seat so that you can sit up really nice and tall with a long spine. Go ahead and bring the right knee in to the chest and then cross the right leg over, or the right foot over the left leg so that the sole of the right foot is flat on the earth just outside the left knee. Flex the left toes back towards you. Sit up nice and tall. Lift the right arm up by the ear. Inhale here to lengthen. As you exhale, twist to the right from the belly, the ribs, and the shoulders. The right hand comes onto the earth behind you like a kickstand. The left arm can either hug the right leg in, or you can hook the elbow to the outside of the leg. Make sure you don't forget about the left foot. Flex it back towards you, and the gaze comes over the right shoulder. And then turning the head, shoulders, ribs, and belly to center. Extend right leg long, bring left knee in, set up for the other side, left leg crossing over the right. Flex the right toes. Left arm lifts by the left ear. Inhale here, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist to the left from the belly, the ribs, the shoulders. Left hand comes down like a kickstand. Find where you want to find the right arm, whether hugging the leg or hooking the elbow. And then bringing the gaze over the left shoulder. And on an inhale, turn head, shoulders, ribs, and belly to center. Extend the left leg long next to the right. We'll take an inhale here, lengthen spine, make sure the feet are flexed. And as you exhale, reach the heart towards the feet, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. One more breath like that. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold. Allow the hands to rest wherever they rest, maybe on the calves, the ankles, the feet. If there's no pain in the lower back, you can feel free to kind of fold all the way down into this forward fold. And then gently lifting the head and lifting the torso. Now from here, if you have time for Shavasana here to close out this practice, please come onto your back and take Shavasana. If you're a bit more pressed for time, then join me here in a tall seat. Maybe sitting up on a block or a cushion or a bolster. Sitting with a nice long spine, feel yourself root down through your sitting bones as the crown of the head reaches skyward. Allowing the hands to rest wherever feels most comfortable and inviting the eyelids to close or to gently lower. And taking a moment here to thank yourself for making this time. Knowing that the rest of your day will be better for it. Go ahead and bring the palms to touch at heart center. And then bow the head gently towards the hands. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you here in practice today. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I'll meet you right back here on the mat next time.